everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sydney and I am a full-time working homeschool mom, and today I thought I would show you guys our homeschool room. This is something that I kind of designed for our homeschooling, and it's been really helpful for us. I want to say though, having a homeschool room is absolutely not necessary. When we first started homeschooling, we would just do lessons at the kitchen table. Sometimes we sit on the couch, and sometimes we still do that. I think that that's super fun to do, and it's really fun to do lessons outside too. I love to do that when the weather's nice, and I'm looking forward to doing that pretty soon here again. But you don't need a homeschool room. In my house, we had this like extra room that had the space in it to kind of make it a homeschool room. And I wanted to show you guys what mine kind of looks like, help give you some organization tips, help you kind of see how I've laid this out. Because I was looking for videos like this when I was trying to figure out if I wanted to have a little designated space for our homeschooling, and it's been so nice. I love it because now it's like not all of our homeschool stuff is just out on the kitchen table all the time, and I was constantly picking it up. Sometimes we wouldn't finish something and it just felt like it was sitting there all day. And it was kind of driving me crazy. So I said to my husband, I really want to put like a table in this extra room we have and make it kind of like our homeschool space. It can also be a space where our kids can do crafts, just kind of like hang out and play on this table, and they could leave stuff out and be more messy if they wanted to. It's really easy to clean and that sort of thing. Homeschooling can really happen anywhere because it's just educating our children, right? Like we're just doing life with our kids, and learning happens everywhere, every day. But I did want kind of like a table we could sit down and do more of like our language arts and our math together, because I do find it a little bit easier for my daughter to focus when we are sitting at a table. Sometimes we will do lessons like on the couch or something, but it's almost like it's too cozy, and then like my children want to just like lay down and chill out, which I totally get. So it is kind of nice to have a table. So I'm just gonna walk you through, kind of show you what our homeschool room looks like, how I have organized it, how I have it set up. And I hope this video is helpful for you guys. Let me know down below if you liked seeing it, like and subscribe to see more, and let's get on with the tour. Here is my homeschool room. This room is kind of an odd room in my house. Our house has what's called a flex room in it. So you can see there's like no doors to this room. It's kind of like a walk-through room. And this room also doubles as my office because I do a lot of work from home. So when I was trying to think if we could have like a homeschool space, I knew I had my office in here, and there was just like a lot of dead space. My husband used to have a desk in here as well, but he doesn't work from home at all, and it just honestly did not make any sense. So I have my workspace over here in this right corner. All of this artwork, by the way, except for the Paris ones, this one and this one, my husband is actually an artist, so he created that one. And he created this one over here on this corner, just a little side note, but yeah, he's really amazing. So when you walk into this room, you'll see I have like a calendar here on the wall. We do go through this every day. We talk about like what day it is, what month it is. And then that's just like my little office space over there. That's where I do my work. This closet actually doubles as a play closet. So I have all of my kids' toys in here. This room is like very multi-purposeful. So I kind of want to show you how I've organized it because I think that can be really helpful for people. So this is just a complete toy closet. My husband added shelves into this closet. So our home was built in the 1950s, so I don't know if once upon a time this was a bedroom. It probably was, and it had doors. So it has a closet in this room, which is actually so nice. So I said to my husband, I really want this to be a closet where all of our kids' toys can be stored so they're not all in their room. So that's how I have organized it in here. I've got like baskets for their toys, bins, and yeah, so that's our toy closet. And I just shut these doors here, which is nice. And then onto the center. So everything else is homeschool related, and or just like craft, play, anything. This table is so multi-purposeful, and my daughter will play here all the time. She'll do crafts here. And this table is really, really nice, the material of it. It's super, super easy to clean, wipes down. I can use like magic erasers on it. And yeah, it's really awesome. So we've kind of have decorated this wall with tons of artwork, which is really fun, things that she's created. And I've got this super cute rug in here, which makes it feel really cozy. This is also a room where I've got some of my dog stuff. You can see I've got like his little bed and his crate that he goes in sometimes. My daughter also has a little desk over here. We got this for her last year for her 5th birthday, and it's been so nice. My daughter is super crafty, so I really wanted her to have a designated space where she could sit and do crafts. And this little desk is so, so cute, and it was actually like super affordable. I'm pretty sure I got it off of Wayfair. So sometimes she'll sit there and do arts and crafts, but honestly, ever since I put the table in here, because we did get the desk first, ever since we put the table in here, now she always just sits at the table for the most part. So yeah, so I've got our table here, and then I've kind of organized this. So I've got like this cute little container I got off Amazon, all of our pens, colored pencils, scissors, glue. We've got this marker kit. We've got a crayon box. We also have tape, and then this timer, which I use every day for our lessons. I really set it more for me, not for her, just so I can know how long she's been working on something, so I don't overwork her, and it kind of just gives me more of like an idea, like, oh, we've been working on this for like 15 minutes. Yeah, that's why she's over it. So yeah, that's what that timer's for. I do have a whiteboard in our homeschool room. This is absolutely not necessary, but I do find it to be super helpful because I don't lesson plan. If you watched my how I plan our homeschool days, you will know I don't lesson plan. I just more go off of like time-based, and that whiteboard makes it really nice so that I can just write how much time we're planning on working on everything and go off and kind of check it off throughout the day. And then once a week, I'll go to that whiteboard and kind of plan out our loop-in subjects. But there's really like no prep or planning with the curriculum I use or with the way that I homeschool, which for me just works amazing because I am such a busy mom and I work full time. It's great. So I do have a whiteboard in here, and sometimes we will use it to like, I'll write words on it for her to read, or math problems, but I mostly just use it to kind of write what our daily schedule is gonna be. Moving on over here, I kind of call this like our little craft corner. I don't know, I'm kind of calling everything our craft corner. Maybe our family just does a lot of crafts. Well, I am not crafty, but my daughter has made me more crafty to appeal to what her learning needs are, and she loves to craft. So over here you'll see these are some crafts we worked on. We did these lizards at one point, the dragonflies, some cactuses, frogs. We did shamrocks for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, and then I wanted to show you how I have this organized. So this is kind of like a bookcase. I used to have my coffee machine on it, but I turned it into a bookcase. So I brought it into this room, and it's been so great. Now I have all of our curriculum in here, any books we're reading, everything we're working on, instead of just like having it. I used to have it in a basket that I would take out to the kitchen table when we would do our homeschool lessons, and that totally works too. It was working fine for us. But I have to admit, I do love having like a designated space. I am a very type A personality. I like things very organized. I like everything to have a home, everything to have a place. And for me, I just feel so much better when things are organized, my house is put together, and I just feel like it's really important to teach our kids these skills too, so that they take care of their home and their things when they're adults. These things are really important to me. So if you're like me and you love to organize, or you just want some organization tips, I really hope that this video is helping you. So I have this bookcase here, and it's nice. It has these doors that open on it. And then inside here is where I keep all of our curriculum that we're going to use each day. So I've got like our Bible that we read. math, language arts, science, all of that is stored in there. In the center here is just like some additional stuff. My mom actually got these really cute things from Costco recently that she thought we might enjoy. I haven't had a chance to get to them yet, but I am planning on doing that. So she got this like this animal world, and it has all of these different books in it. So I am planning on going through that. And then this Discover the Human Body. My mom saw this and she thought we might like it, and I thought it looked super cool. So at some point I will get this out and we will check it out and see what it's all about. It looks super fun though. So then we've also got like our math kit in here, our poetry book, and our booster cards. You guys, this cabinet is so nice. I used to keep stuff on the bottom here too, but now that my little boy is like into everything, I obviously can't keep anything in his reach. I've had to like scoot everything way back and put it up higher. But I've also got our whiteboards in here. If you watched my curriculum review, you know we tried Logic of English, so I do have their whiteboard in here still. I like never use it though because we use the Good and the Beautiful for handwriting, and I love their handwriting book. Our whiteboard, we use this size of whiteboard every single day. I'm not sure what the exact dimensions of it are, but this is a great size whiteboard. We literally use that every single day. We'll write words on it and have my daughter read them. We'll write math problems on it. She'll write numbers on it, all sorts of things. So that is how I've got this cabinet organized and set up, and then each day is really nice. I usually will sit in this chair just right behind the cabinet. So I'll usually sit right here, so then it's just like literally in reaching arm's length distance. And then I wanted to show you, also like designated a space for more of our art stuff. I cleared out one of the drawers to put like all of the art supplies that we use. I have like paint and glue. I've got construction paper. I've got these counters. This is one thing that was good that came from Math with Confidence. It got me to buy these baby bear counters. You know how I was saying in my curriculum review, I hated how you had to build your own math box, but I did buy these bears and these are fun. My daughter loves to get these out and count them. And I also have some shapes in here. We don't really use those for lessons, but my daughter will play with them a lot. So yeah, we've got like professional paints. My husband gave my daughter those since he has so much art supplies, you guys. So he gave her this palette, which is really, really nice. It's like a professional art palette of watercolors. So I've got that in here. Watercolor paper, a bunch of craft stuff. So yeah, I also have this drawer over here I wanted to show you and kind of how I have organized that. Super nice. And then I love it because I can just close it up and no one can see it. And that is our homeschool room. I hope that this video helped you, kind of gave you an insight into what our homeschool room looks like, how I decorated it, how I organize it. I love these types of videos. I would love to see your guys' homeschool rooms. If you guys have one, let me know in the comments below. Where do you homeschool at? Do you guys like to homeschool at the kitchen table? Do you like to homeschool outside? Do you like to sit on the couch and homeschool? Do you have a homeschool room? I would like love to know where everyone does their homeschool lessons. I love our homeschool room though, and it has just worked so, so great for us. Like I said, it's nice to have a place where your kids can kind of just like be more messy and it's not at your kitchen table. If you're like me at least, and you like your house like kind of always tidied up and that sort of thing, it's allowed me to be a lot more flexible and like less rigid when my daughter wants to be crafty and things like that, just because I was so worried about it at our kitchen table and like spilling on the chairs and making a big mess. This table has been really nice for us and kind of a game changer. So let me know if you guys liked this video, like and subscribe to see more. I appreciate you guys being here so, so much. I strive to help you to not feel alone on your homeschool journey. This journey can feel so lonely sometimes, and I want you to know that I am here for you and I'm doing this right alongside you. I appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.